It is Christmas season, and every household is killing chicken, is preparing special meals for their family and loved ones. So we are not left out in our home. So we got this chicken. Look at how big it is. As a hardworking lady of the house, it was my duty to process it, and do the cooking. So join me, guys, as I take you through the process of preparing this meal, preparing both the chicken and the food. Oh, we prepared a lot, a whole lot of meals. So I had to cut it. For this mine, for this chicken mine, I go think say in come another new home, not knowing that he's about to enter port. So it has been undressed sharply. It has been undressed, and I'm trying to, pick the little leftover feathers from it. So I have to make sure it is totally neat, okay? It is totally neat and well processed. So I needed to add another warm water, rather warm water. I added hot water and then diluted it with warm water for it not to be too hot so that the skin will not peel off. So this is me adding hot water to it, but the water was not fully boiled. Okay, it was not fully boiled, didn't get to 100%. So I still had to add a little cold water to it in order for it to be diluted, so that my hand won't pain me as it pained me the first time I was peeling off the feathers. So this is the process of it. So this is me adding the cold water on it, and I began through the process of removing the little feathers to make sure that it is well peeled off and well processed. Okay, so this chicken, guess how much this chicken was gotten? Guess how much? More. The way chicken dey expensive this time, God, and I heard it's the feed, because the feed is very expensive. The feed is very expensive. No wonder people are going into the production of maggots. I don't know if you have heard about that before. Maggot farming, it really helps. So it really helps, and many people are also doing organic feeding as well. They get some processed. They get both corn, no corn, and the raw one, grind it. They get other proteins, like they get good protein products, and they get beans chaff, and also soya bean peel. They get um, some other stuffs, to add up to the feed, and also be feeding the fowl with. Even this chaff gotten from pap, they add it up too, in order to supplement the feed. So because feeding of birds now is on a high cost, and you have to feed to for 3 months, 2 months to 3 months, for you to get to a size like this. Okay, so 3 months to 2 months to 3 months, you know how many feed that each bird will eat. Then if you have like 100 pieces, you know at times how much feed is being sold at the market now, how much you are spending. So it is not an easy one. I throw away card for them with the train birds like this, because it was my business before I tried it, and because of the feeding, I gave up, because money was lacking on me then. I was really in debt. So I had to sell off the beds, and then pay out the bills I'm owing, because I'm a student. I was training myself and so many things. So it was not really easy on me. So even turkey, I was even into turkey production. Like I was hatching the turkey by myself. Yes, I was hatching. Look at the birds now. It has come out so superb. It has come out so superb. I wanted to butcher it. So this is me trying to butcher it, to cut it into pieces. So it has the cutting has begun. So I don't learn this skill of butchering. I don't learn the skill of butchering. So I'm going to take it one step at a time. So as I was saying, I was into turkey. I will get the eggs. I will allow the turkey to hatch. I had up to 5 turkeys then. So I was training them. That was crossbreed, not pure turkey, not pure breed, like not foreign turkey. It was crossbreed, okay, from local turkey to foreign turkey, like local and foreign that breded together and then gave birth to that one. So that was I got 5 pieces of it, and then I got them when they were small, little. Okay, so I sold out I sold out three. Okay, two rather. I sold out two, which was male. I sold out the two, which was male, and then I left two females and one male. So I allowed the one male because the male was pure white, like the male was white, over you even think it is pure breed, if you were not told, because it was pure whitish and all that. Then the females was the one that showed the sign of that cross, but it was mixed black and white feathers and all that. Okay, so I had to leave the male for it to be breeding, like for it to be crossing the females. So but for a male to cross the female, it has to take a little time. It has to take a longer time. The female reach the matured age earlier than the male. The female will reach to be crossed first than the male. So the male, before it can be able to cross a female, it will take a longer time, unlike the female that will take a shorter time. From 7 months, the female can breed and can be crossed by a male and then start laying egg. But the male will have to take up to 9 months to 10 months, okay, for it to have that power to cross a female. So I now had to look for another male. I had to look around my neighborhood, check for those that had a turkey. So I got one, a crossbreed turkey too, a matured one. Okay, so I took that's my female. I took the two of my females to that man's farm for his own male to cross my female. So as it crossed it, I I now it stayed there though for 1 week. Okay, so I'll still be checking on them. I'll still be checking on them. I think I gave them feed that time. That was the only thing I gave him. So he said that if my female lays egg and delivers, that he will take two from it. That would be his payment. You get that would be his payment for his female to cross my female. So I agreed because I had no option. So after that, the male crossbred the female. Though he was still with my hair because the female was very shy, the male would be running. So I noticed that it has stayed for a long time and it has stayed for up to 3 days. And if I asked him if he noticed the cross, he said no, that the female usually run away and all that. So that time I had to go one evening like that. So I had to put them together and I had to hold the female. I held down the female, pinned it on the ground, and allowed the male to climb on top of it, to cross it. So that's how I did on the two of them. And I left them. The next morning, I asked the man to help me do that so that he will be able to do it like 2 to 3 times before I would take them back. So They did it, and I took them back the following day. So that was how my turkey stayed. He stayed then and started laying egg. Both of them started laying egg, but one started first, so the other one joined. So as they laid egg, they laid up to the other one laid up to 9 eggs. Then the other one laid 12 eggs. So then when brooding, they slept on the egg, warm it, and some of them hatched, some did not hatch. Okay, so just like local fowl, if you check local fowl, you see that if they lay egg, some will hatch and some will not hatch. So you have to take out, after some days, you have to take out those ones that did not hatch. So you can, that time our mother will cook it for us, and you see a child inside. Like you see a fowl inside that is still tiny, that has not matured. So that was the case of this one. That was the case of this one. The turkey was not um he was incubated, but he did not hatch. So he did not mature to the point of hatching, either because of some high temperature or some things that occurred when they were brooding the eggs. So it didn't hatch. So I had to take them out. And when I broke it, I saw that there was actually a child inside, but it did not come out. It did not get to the stage of life. So I had to throw those ones away. If it was fowl, I would have eaten it. Just like those years that we were eating chicken, eggs that had chicken inside as a little child. But turkey, no, I can't eat it. So I just discarded them. Then I started training. I started brooding my turkeys, my little turkeys that was hatched. They were five. You see, it was only five that hatched out of the. This one laid how many eggs? One laid 12 eggs. One laid 9 eggs. So it was only, I think, three from the one that laid 9 and two from the one that laid 12. So I had to discard the rest, and that was it. I started brooding these ones. I started brooding those ones that survived, and then boom, they survived the brooding and reached adult age. I was feeding them. I was doing everything possible. Then when it got to the stage of selling them, oh, it was hell selling them. Like that period, I didn't have money for feeding them anymore. Like it was very, very tough on me that time. So I just wanted to sell them out to recover my money. Just sell them out to recover money to do something, because I've spent a lot in feeding. You don't know what it means to feed a bird for 6 months what is 6 months? It was up to 7 months, because they did not mature like the normal turkey, like the normal crossbreed turkey, the normal foreign turkey. Okay, so this one has the breed of crossbreed and local. So it's just like local bird that you train for years before it's mature. They feed on themselves. That's different. But this one, you are giving them feed, so the maturing stage will be more rapid than the pure local. So it was up to 9 months, I guess. Yes, it was up to 9 months that I trained them. Oh, but the growth was not really rapid, unlike the other ones that I trained, the first ones that I trained that parented these ones now. So that was how I started looking for market to sell them off. And it was not that the period of selling, when you sell off this turkey to get a good sell or get make a good money in return is during festive periods like this. Festive period, Christmas or harvest periods. That's where people, it's not like chicken, okay? It's not like chicken. So if you are rearing turkey, just just buy it when it will mature during this festive periods, not even Easter. I sold mine around March. Okay, so I sold mine around March. I couldn't even leave it to Easter. All right, I couldn't leave it to Easter. If at all I left it to Easter, it would have I would have gotten more than what I got when I sold them. But then Easter people don't even kill turkey that much, okay? So when they kill turkey much is December and harvest period. Harvest period, people buy it for Thanksgiving to church. Like they buy it to give thanks to God for all He has done for them during harvest. You get, and then during December they still buy it to gift loved ones, to kill it because it gives more meat than chicken. Okay, so they'll buy it to either gift their pastors, to gift their loved ones, to kill it for their own family use because everyone is gonna gather. Okay, so it will produce more meat. Someone can buy 2 to 3 turkey from you during Christmas, but Easter they will might buy one. So you see the gap difference there. So I didn't wait till those periods before I sold them out. That was why I did not make any profit. I didn't make much profit on my hard labor. so so that was it. So if you are trying to go into Turkey, just do your calculations very well and know when to buy it so that you are going to breed it till the period that it will be matured enough for sales and there will be a good market for it. Okay, so that you can buy around January. You can buy by January if you want to sell on December, depending on the type of turkey. If it's foreign turkey, pure breed foreign turkey, you can buy during March or April so that you know that you will sell it off December. Okay, you sell it off December. Then you can buy around March or February if you want to sell up during harvest period. I think harvest periods is usually September, September and October, or some even do their own harvest during November. So you just target those things so that it will be up to 7 months or 6 months if it's pure foreign turkey. Okay, but if it's crossbreed, just buy January and train it throughout the year and sell of December and you make your money. So that is that. So guys, this is the rice we are going to use for this cooking. The chicken is well seated on the fire and it is boiling. So I wanted to make pepper soup. Okay, so this is the leaf. Can you people guess this leaf? This leaf. What's the name? Tell me the name in the comment section. Tell me the name of this leaf. In the comment section. It gives a good taste to meat. It gives a very good taste to meat. Okay, so when added to it, allow it to boil, it gives a wonderful flavor to your meat. So I had to wash it and slice it. I almost forgot it though. I would have added it since, so that it will keep on boiling. But no, I haven't placed the meat on fire yet. Here, I haven't placed it on fire yet. So still washing it. I had to wash and dice into the meat and allow it to sit a little time on the ground before I will place it on the fire. So this is me adding it into the pot of meat, my chicken. So this I wanted to make pepper soup for pepper soup for white rice. So I now have to okay. Let me just cook everything together at once. So I had to cook it, add a little water. Then later on, I scooped out the meat for for the pepper soup and the water for the and then use the rest to cook fried rice. And then I had to fry the other chicken, the part of chicken for fried rice. Sure you get. I use one hand kill two birds. I use one hand achieve two things, one process. So this I've on my lights and then I'm placing the meat on fire for it to cook. For it to cook. So it is pretty seated, and then I will have to check on it later to make sure it is giving me what I want. Okay. So guys, so this is it. It has fully boiled. At least it has brought out its own water. It has brought out its own water. I don't usually add water when cooking, so the chicken will bring out water by itself from it. So is look at the water, look at the water in the chicken. So I had to stir it. So this is me stirring it to make sure it is not sticking to the pot, to make sure it is not burning. Okay, then I also make sure that the ingredients at the top is going everywhere around the chicken. So after now, I'll have to add water to it. I'll have to add water and allow it to boil again. So what am I saying? I'm just telling you the tips that you need if you want to rear your own turkey. Okay, because mine, when I read mine, so those five that I brooded, I I trained, I didn't get really what I want. Like I was selling for, I mean that time, when was that? What year was that? I think it was 2023. That was 2023, 2 years ago. So something I was supposed to sell for 40,000 then. Something I was supposed to sell for 40,000. I was selling 25,000. I was selling 20 some. The one that did not come up a bit, I sold it for 20,000. If in fact I couldn't sell out all of them, I had to slaughter it. I had to slaughter it into pieces, process it and then sell it by parts for me to make it. I did two like that. So I sold three and then processed two and sold it by parts. And the one I sold by parts, I made more money than those ones I just sold whole like that. Okay, so I also brought out the one I would chop from those ones I processed because that was my first time of eating turkey. Like that was my ever first time of eating turkey, and I've not eaten turkey again since then as well. That was my first and last. No, that will not be my last time anyway. But I just said, let me try it. Let me just try and take small portion and cook. And it was nice. Like, I really loved it. Before, I disliked turkey a lot. I disliked turkey. I was like, how is it going to taste? Even the eggs. I want one day, as he was laying, I wanted to try out the eggs, but I couldn't. I didn't know how it was going to taste. But then, I knew I was in school, but then my roommate really loved turkey because she was into it as well. So sometimes, at one time, she will even, the egg I wanted to cook, let me test how it is. I couldn't, so I just had to give her the eggs. She even uses it to eat indomie and all that. She really loved the egg. Well, I didn't get to eat it. I didn't get to eat it because I was like, how is that going to be? So for the turkey, I tried eating the meat. I ate the meat and I loved it. I added enough pepper to it. I added enough pepper and I loved the taste. But then I'm going to still try it. If I have money, I'll buy it. I'll buy it from the market and cook it myself. No, I won't cook the one they processed. I won't eat the one they cooked. Someone else cooked. I will, because I love cooking my meals by myself to give it the taste I want. So, guys, our chicken pepper soup is ready. It is ready, guys. So we had to, you know, do something about it. So we had to, I have to add water, okay? So I added water so that it will bring out the water for the pepper soup. I'm going to divide it into two. One is pepper soup and one will be for fried rice. So I added water so that the water will serve as the pepper soup, okay? So I'm still going to add another water because this one did not come out the way I want. So at this juncture, our food, our pepper soup is almost ready. So we'll be looking at making the fried rice. Guys, I forgot to add onions. I forgot to add onions to this pepper soup, to this chicken. But it is wild. It's wild. I'm still going to add it. I'm still going to add it. So this is me trying to see how it looks. So I'm dishing out my own portion of the pepper soup. I'm dishing out my own portion of the pepper soup. I'm dishing out my own portion of the pepper soup. Let me see. Now, who will go chop now? No be so. Who will go chop? Join me as I do testing. Let me as I do testing to see how the pepper soup looks, guys. So if you want to go into turkey business, just know the right time to place your turkey, to place your order for the turkey, and when to start brooding it, when to start training it for maturity. Okay, if you're a commercial, see now, guys, if you're a commercial farmer, see our chicken now, chicken pepper soup now. Look at how sweet it is. So I'm doing the chopping, and it was like, wow, that's so nice. I loved the taste. I love this taste. Come and join me, guys, as I do justice to this meat. Okay, it is so sweet. It is so sweet. I don't dey do my enjoyment now. My siblings be like, Auntie, give me now. Auntie Namio, Auntie Namio. I go still give them. Shall not be them I cook am for. No be them I cook am for. The more I calm down, make I eat first. So guys, so this is the one I brought out for the fried rice. Okay, this is the portion I brought out for the fried rice. I fried it already. I fried it and the rice is already on fire. So this chicken came out really big. Like I was doing wow. So this is the rice. I'm parboiling it for fried rice, and then I'm done preparing the rice. I use part of the water from the chicken to cook the rice that I will use for the fried rice. I added crayfish and all the ingredients. So this is my vegetables for the fried rice. That's my vegetables. So I've added my oil on the fire. So my oil is in my pot, and then I have to be adding my vegetables. The oil was not enough, so I had to add a little more oil to it. I had to add a little more oil, and then my vegetables. I had to start frying them. I had a helping hand. My mommy was around helping me at this point. Yeah, she was around because preparing this thing, you go slice this, you go slice that, you go do this, you go do that. No be small thing. No be small thing. No, this food they take a lot of time. So I had to fry my vegetables. I fried all of them at once. Then I separated them because all of them won't enter this pot. I don't like frying it at once, or the rice at once. I'll like doing it small small so that the taste will come out nice, and the oil will circulate in all the rice. So I left it to fry for a little time, so that the vegetables will get soft. And then I had to, separate it. Had to separate to divide it into two portions into another pot, so that I'll use that pot to cook the first one. Okay, so if you're loving this process, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Drop your comments in the comment section. Tell me I love the way you do it. Tell me I love your energy. Tell me I love your process. Okay, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel at this point, do well to subscribe. Do well to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you know when next I'm going to drop a post. Okay, so this is me dividing the sauce into two. So I have to make sure there is oil in that second part. So I'm adding in oil to it. I'm adding in oil to it. Okay, so not just vegetables alone. I've had to divide the oil too. Alright. So if you are making use of this process, just tell me in the comment section that that's the process you use. Or if this is not the process, you can still tell me so that I will know your own process, and I know we learn every day. Everybody with different method of cooking. So this is my rice. Okay, everybody with their different methods of cooking. This is my own method that I learned from my big mommy. Okay, so this is the one I'll be using first. I'll be using first. I'll be adding rice inside of this one now. I'll be adding the rice inside of it, and then I'll turn it. I'll stir it. So join me as I do that. So hope you're learning a lot from this video. If you're learning enough, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and then drop your comments in the comment section. Also do well to turn on your notification bell for it to notify you when I drop my posts. Okay, so I'm adding in the rice now. I'm adding in the rice. Okay, so my mom is helping me add the rice as I'm turning it. So this is it. I love the color of this. I so much love the color. It's giving that fried rice vibe. It's giving that fried rice vibe. Guess what I use in achieving this color? Lemon color. Guess what I use? Guess the ingredients I use in achieving the color. Just tell me in the comment section. You use this to achieve this color. You use this to achieve this color. Okay. So this is it. This is it. Our food is almost ready. Oh, it is almost ready. It is almost ready. It is almost ready. So I'm trying stirring, something. It is a stirring something, guys. Yup. It is a stirring something. So okay, it's ready. It's ready, guys. So it's ready. So I had to leave it to boil for a while so that it won't get spoiled. I had to leave the rice on the fire for some time, and then I added a little oil. I noticed the oil did not come out well, so I had to add a little oil to it and then placed it back. Okay, so in this other portion, I had to add an oil there and then pour in the divided portion of that other vegetables that I prepared. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's how we do it. 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 My camera woman is saying, Auntie, give me this small portion of that. Give me this small portion of that. I had to give her the pot. Hey, last ones and their wahala. And they will always want to test everything when they're around when you're cooking. They want to test when it's still on fire. Okay, so I've placed the second part on fire. I've placed it and I'm allowing it to boil. I'm allowing it to boil. And then it is ready. It's ready, guys.
what are the drugs you need to take to treat peptic ulcer? So one drug is, I won't show you that, so you can just write them down. Okay, you can just write them down, or I'll place it on the screen here. I'll place the how it looks like the drug on the screen. I'll just take a picture of it and place on the screen so that you see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you need you get omeprazole, you get cimetidine, omeprazole, cimetidine, you get gestid. If you are feeling that like you have acid accumulation on your stomach, like you eat small portion of food, your belly don't big, you don't swallow up, you take 15 ml morning, 15 ml night. But if it's too much, you just take it 15 ml morning, afternoon, night. Okay, at least take it like that for 3 days. Okay, and then for that omeprazole, just take one morning, one night. Cimetidine, one morning, one night. Another one you can take is simacin. Okay, simacin is, I'll place it around here, is clarithromycin. It's an antibiotic. Okay, it will help treat the bacteria. It will help kill off, fight those bacteria causative agents that is causing those depositions that is causing that ulcer. Okay, the omeprazole is a blocker. Okay, it's a H2 blocker. It will block some. I won't have to say everything. All right. So then another one you can be chewing. Maybe if you feel any some pains, some people will even feel some stuffs on their hands, like you feel like you can't breathe properly. Okay, you feel like maybe if you eat your food cannot pass down properly to your stomach, to hang somewhere around there. So you can chew gelatin. Okay, you can chew gelatin. Just chew 4 tablets at once. Okay, chew 4 tablets at once, and it will have a relief. Okay, so that is that. But then if you need a natural remedy, there is one I took because I wanted something very fast and relief, not something that would take for a long period. Like these drugs, you don't just have to take it once and stop, or take it for 3 days and stop. You take it straight for 10 to 14 days if you want to get relief. Okay, you take it straight. You take it straight. Even some will require you to take it for 30 days. Okay, because it is not easy to treat something that has been there. It is not easy. It is not a day something to treat it completely. Unless you want a relief, you just want a quick relief. You just drink small. You get the relief for that moment. But then if you eat something that triggers you again, the problem will start all over. So for you to treat them completely, you have to be taking the drugs morning, night, because that requires you morning, night. You take them morning, night for straight 30 days. Okay, or straight 30 down. You know how they just, if you get them, they will tell you how to take them accurately. Okay, and this natural remedy is very simple and straight. Okay, it's very simple. This is the one I used when I felt like I needed a quick relief. And a straight up something. So what is that I'm talking about? That is ripe plantain water. Okay, I would have shown you how it looks like. Okay, I will place it on this video. Okay, I'll place it on this video. So this to show you how it looks like. Okay, I'll place it on this video. I'll place the pictures here around this video. Okay, so plantain pure water. It just looks like if you don't know, you think it's palm wine. It's not palm wine. It's not palm wine. So it's water gotten from fermented and ripe plantain. Okay, so then how do you prepare it? How do you prepare this plantain pure water, a remedy for peptic ulcer? Okay, what you have to do is to get your plantain. Yes, if you get your plantain, unripe plantain, unripe, no be the one we don't put ripe small, and maybe some the one where they keep making ripe, make it go fryer. Maybe that one. Just get the freshly unripe plantain, freshly. no be one wey don stay for days. The one where maybe they just bring am not less than 3 days wey dem comot am from the tree. You get am, you buy am. If it's even half matured, like it would be better. Okay, but if since it won't be possible to get so just get unripe. Okay, unripe, strictly fresh unripe plantain. Okay, get just 2 to 3 fingers of plantain, unripe plantain. Get it, wash it properly. After I've washed it properly, then get your bowl or bowl, get your bowl or gallon. You can get all these 5 liters or 4 liters blue gallon. Okay, you can just get them, get your plantain, wash it properly, then cut it. Now dice it into small chunks. Okay, you dice it into small chunks. You then put it into that container. Just pour it into the container one after the other. The container that has cover, that's the essence of it, so that once you are fermenting it, there will not be escape of any gas. Okay, everything will be there. Just like in the village those days, if you want to make fufu, if you want to make apple, as you put everything inside your gallon, you put inside that plastic bucket, that's 20 liters painter bucket, and then pour your water, carry bitter leaf. That's how my mother used to do that those days. Carry bitter leaf and cover the mouth, cover it, then use the cover and press it very well, make sure that it's lapped. You can do it like that if you are using a bowl that has tight cover. But then if you are using a container, a jerry can, you now use the inner cover to cover it. You do have inner cover, use the inner cover to cover it, then before we cover with the outer cover, so that everything will be intact, no gas escape, because it's fermenting that way. So as you have poured in the plantain, the chopped plantain, unripe plantain inside the gallon, then you pour in your water, your drinking water. Okay, if you are using bottled water, if you are drinking bottled water, carry bottled water and pour inside it. If it's pure water you are drinking, just any sterile water at all, something that you can consume, not any hard water, not tap water. If it's tap water, you can boil it and allow it to cook, allow it to cool, then use it and pour into that container. And then leave it to sit room temperature, on a room temperature. Leave it to sit for 24 hours. Okay, if you leave it to sit for 24 hours, then that's 24 hours. On the morning of that 24 hours, you bring it out, shake it very well, like shake it properly, shake it, make sure it's mixed together very well from the top to the bottom. Make sure it's mixed. Then get your glass cup. And pour into the glass cup. Drink it. Drink 1 glass cup in the morning before food. Drink it one glass first thing in the morning before food, just like when you are deworming yourself. Just like when you are deworming yourself, you take the warm medicine before food. Okay, so as you wake up, let it be the first thing you drink. The taste is not bad. Yes, it's not bad. It's just like palm wine, tasteless. It's just tasteless substance. It doesn't have bitter taste. It doesn't have sour taste. Okay, so just drink it first thing in the morning, and then stay for some minutes before you eat your food, and now drink enough water. Okay, and then in the night you drink it 1 glass like that too after meal, like some hours after meal. You eat on time, no be the one way you go to eat around 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Make sure you eat latest 7 o'clock. You don't eat, then allow your food to settle, dissolve, digest properly before 10. Then you take 1 glass and drink before bedtime. Okay, so do like that, do it like that repeatedly for 10 to 14 days. And thank me later. Hello, so let's talk about tamoxifen. Some people are confused on the way this drug is being administered. Okay, the way to take these drugs. Okay, people are confused. This is a good anti-malaria drug. Okay, so for all age brackets. Okay, for all age brackets, we have from 1 to 6 years. This is from 7 to 13 years, and this is from 14 years and above. Adults can take this one. Children from 7 to 13 years takes this one, and children from 1 to 6 years takes this one. Okay, so many people are confused on how to take it. Okay, many people are confused on how to take this particular drug. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how you're going to take the proper way to take this one. For adults, you people take this drug the wrong way. People take it the wrong way. So this is the tablets. Okay, so if you're taking this drug, you will not come and be taking one. Some people, I just found out that some people take it and that's why they complain it doesn't work. Okay, so some people will take it one, take this one at night, take this one morning, take no, it is not done that way. You take the yellow one and the white one together. Okay, this white one complements the yellow one. You take it both, you take both together. Take one from here, take one from here in the morning, and at night you take one from here, take one from here together. Okay, so you won't take one or take one, or you continue taking one white one till you finish the drug, and then you start taking yellow. No. You take one of white and one of yellow in the morning, and at night the same thing. You repeat it the second day, repeat it the third day. That is for 3 days. One white, one yellow. Morning, one white, one yellow. Night for 3 days. That means you are taking 4 tablets in a day. 2 tablets for white in a day, 2 tablets for yellow in a day. Making it 4 tablets for a day, then times 3 days, which is the dosage for this particular. Okay, so don't go and be taking one white in the morning, one yellow in the night, one white in the morning, one yellow in the night. No, it won't work. It won't give you the actual dosage that you need for the. If you want to give at night, just give 1 and 2. Bring out 1 and 2 and give to your child. Let the child take it that night. The next day at night too, give the second dose. Okay, give the second dose, 1 and 2 for the second day. Okay, the third day at night too, give 1 and 2. That is 3 days. Okay, don't give morning and give night, give morning and give night, give morning and give night. No, that is not how it's being taken. So give both in the morning, the next day both in the morning, the third day both in the morning. Okay, if you want to give at night, both at night, both at night for the second day, both at night for the third day. I hope that is clear. Okay, so we'll head over for the third one. Check out the next one. For the third one, which is for children between 1 to 6 years. This is for children between 1 to 6 years. Okay, children between 1 to 6 years. So this is how the drug comes in powder form. Okay, it comes as a powder form that you have to reconstitute. Okay, you have to reconstitute this one. All right, you have to reconstitute it. So how, look at it, it's taken for 3 days like this. So you give one like this two, the pink and the yellow, the pink and the white, sorry, the pink and white. You give just put 2 of them together, hot and pour together in a cup that you reconstitute it with. Okay, so make sure the 2 of them goes into the same cup, that you reconstitute 2 of them the same time and taken together, not using this one. Many people do this mistake a lot. Many parents do this mistake a lot, and that's why you complain of constant malaria after treatment. So not giving this one, and in the morning and at night you give this one. No. Give 2 of them together. For the first day, either at night or in the morning. The second day, together. At night, or in the morning. The third one for the third day, at night or in the morning. If you are giving at night, give at night throughout. If you are giving in the morning, give in the morning throughout. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, this is how you get results in what you're treating. All right, so that is that for camosinate. I hope this was able to help someone. Now, like this video, share and comment. Okay, have you heard about cod liver oil, or do you know, or have you seen it before and you felt like you don't need it at all? You felt like it's some kind of drug for a sick patient? Yes, it can treat some illnesses, but then you still need it as a healthy individual. Okay, it will help replenish your worn out tissues, it will build your immune system, and it will also help build your eyesight. Okay, so because of many things that people take, some kind of cells has been damaged, this one will replenish it, will repair some worn out tissues in your body to make you to have a strong bone and strong teeth. Okay, it will help you build a strong teeth, a strong bone. It will boost your immune system. It will give you joint mobility, like your joint will be so fragile, okay, and so active. All right, so it will maintain your heart health, okay, and give you a clear vision. So this is very healthy. It's very necessary that you take it once in a while. Called liver oil. You can also use it for daily routine for some period of time, and then also you can also get it in some food that you eat. Okay, so this one is a supplement of it. There is where you can get it naturally, which is the fish that you take. Okay, so some fish contains cod liver oil. Okay, so it will help in all these things that I mentioned. So you need to eat fish as an adult, as an individual. You really need to, because it's very nutritious. It supplies so much nutrients to your body. All right. So there are also oils, some oils that you can take, some oils that you need to take, and that is very healthy, which I'm going to reveal onto you now. After that, you will thank your stars. You will thank your stars because it's going to do marvelously well. You know those things you have been avoiding. And when you are doing this treatment, once you are doing that, you are doing it, avoid all these things that I earlier mentioned. Avoid them. Those drugs, those food, that will trigger the stuff. Avoid them that time, okay? And then if you treat yourself finish, you can start eating those things small, little by little, and see that it won't affect you at all. Me that know you see beans before. If you say that they eat beans now, oh my god. Like if I eat beans small, belly don't big like this, I no go fit eat another thing throughout that day. Because the thing no go green me, my stomach will be like this. No matter what I take, no matter the amount of water I drink, it will keep on disturbing me. So now I can eat beans. I can eat pepper now, but not too much because I still watch it, so it will not go and still pursue me to the sides. So as you are doing the treatment, you just have to limit those things. Just live your life normally. Like you used to, like you are not doing any treatment, and those things that you normally avoid, for it not to trigger the ulcer. Still avoid them until after your treatment. Be drinking enough water, and then you will see a marvelous change. You will see a marvelous change. You will see a tremendous change. Okay, so that is that, my people. So if you have been watching me till this point, I know that you have really learned a lot. If you haven't followed me in this video, I'm going to teach you things about some drugs, okay? The drugs you need to be taking regularly and those you need to avoid due to several health complications, okay? Like if you're an ulcer patient, the drugs you need to avoid, and then the ones you need to take, and also some remedies that will help you build your immune system and vital organs. Okay, so stay with me. Okay, so let's start with ulcer. Okay, if you have watched some of my videos, you know that I've stated so much about this ulcer. So I am here to tell you the things, the drugs you take and the ones you do not take as ulcer patients. Okay, so if you're having ulcer, I know my previous videos, you can check them out. You can see where I stated the signs that you see, you know, what causes it, you know, the bacteria that causes the ulcer, and the things that exacerbates ulcer. Okay, so here I'm going to tell you the drugs you need to take and the ones you need not to take as an ulcer patient. If you want to treat it, the drugs you can use to treat it, depending on the type of ulcer. Okay, but I'm emphasizing on gastric ulcer, okay, or peptic ulcer. Yes. So sit tight, let's go. So ulcer is a wound, okay? Peptic ulcer is a wound that develops on the lining of the small intestine, okay? When it develops on that lining of either the small intestine or the esophagus. The esophagus is known as the one that develops on the esophagus is known as esophageal ulcer. So the one that develops on the lining of the small intestine, okay, which is where food passes through from the esophagus to the small intestines, to the large intestines, you know, and all that. Okay, the one that occurs in the large intestine is in the small intestine is peptic ulcer. Okay, so it will now affect your stomach lining, stomach walls. Okay, so it is known as peptic ulcer. And then when you now eat hot food, pepperish food, you know, spicy meals, okay, or drugs that will trigger the pains around that area, the pain starts to develop. It will cause inflammation. There will be inflammation and ulceration. It will cause ulceration and bleeding on that small intestine, and that's where you see abdominal pain, because that is the main symptom of ulcer. Abdominal pain, severe abdominal pain. That is the main symptom of peptic ulcer. Okay, and I know you must be wondering this drug that I'm holding here. This is an NSAID. Okay, it is an NSAID. It's diclofenac. So what is the main fact about this diclofenac? So what does it do? And who is supposed to take it? Okay, so diclofenac sodium is not good for an ulcer patient. It is not good for an ulcer patient. In fact, any diclofenac at all, both potassium and sodium, you need to avoid them. Okay, so there are ways that you can, there are ways that you can prevent pain, okay, if you're having body pains and you want to treat it. There are natural ways you can prevent it, because this will trigger your ulcer. But there are some school of thought that will say that diclofenac sodium is not harsh on ulcer patients. Like the drug is mild, which is this one. Let me show you. This one is diclofenac potassium. Okay, this is diclofenac potassium. Okay, so and this is diclofenac sodium. I don't know if you can see that, diclofenac sodium. Okay, so this can be mild on an ulcer patient. Okay, it can be mild on an ulcer patient. Why this can be harsh? Reason being that diclofenac sodium, like sodium, any compound that contains sodium, has low absorption efficiency. Like it's low in absorption. The absorption is low. So it will now cause a delay on that lining. Like when you swallow the drug, it will, instead of it to absorb quickly, digest quickly into the bloodstream, to go and do its work while you are taking the drugs. The drug will be slow in absorption, and then causing it to stay longer on that intestine, okay, thereby causing pain, causing pain there around the area. Okay, why this one? There is rapid absorption process if you take this. So that's why maybe if you go to a chemist or a pharmacy, and you complain that you have ulcer, they tend to give you if you need a pain reliever and you complain of having ulcer, they tend to give you this one that contains potassium. It might not be this company, this is a brand, it's on its own, but then there are other ones too. The difference is the potassium and the sodium. That's what I'm trying to point out here, and not this company holding here. Okay, so they will tend to give you potassium, like the phenol potassium. Okay, because it's fast in absorption. It has fast absorption efficiency. Okay, so another one is this. Another one is this. It is called salt dress. Okay, so this one, so you can take this. Some people will give you this because it doesn't contain caffeine. If you have constant headache, and the headache is, maybe you are having a high blood pressure that causes you headache, and you don't want to take BP medication, you can take this to subside the pain, irrespective if you have ulcer or not. Okay, but this one doesn't contain caffeine, but there is another one known as extra. So people need to take note of this. If you are going to buy this medication, you look at for the one that doesn't contain caffeine. The one that contains caffeine is known as salt dress extra, while the one that doesn't contain caffeine is salt dress. Okay, so you can take that, not constantly, not steadily, just once in a while. It's not something you consume often at all. Maybe you notice any small headache, you don't go carry and go pack from house. Don't do that. Okay, maybe you notice any small pains around your body, around your muscles, just eat, drink enough water and sleep. Okay, drink enough water and sleep. Don't be taking in all these substances all the time. Just any little thing, you go and pack it and put inside your mouth. Please help yourself. Okay, help yourself. Okay, so if you do that, it will help you. There are other ones too. There are other ones that you need to avoid. Another one is aspirin. That one is used to treat pains. Okay, it's also used to treat pains, fever, headache, and that's in sore throat. They say it treats sore throat. It's not that it treats sore throat. Sore throat is caused by either malaria, either night fever. Okay. Sore throat can be caused by many factors. It can be as a result of constant night fever, or as a result of bacteria infestation. Okay, if you eat what you're not supposed to eat, or you have been drinking dirty water, water that is not purified, it can cause it. Or cold something, constant taking of cold substance into your mouth, it can trigger it. So what you need to treat, if you treat malaria and that has not subsided, you treat bacteria. There are drugs you can take, to take care of that, to treat it. Okay, and not going to back aspirin and lick it. Some people lick it, like they'll carry four like this and put it into their mouth and lick while they have ulcer. To end up damaging your intestine, okay, and cause inflammation and ulceration, and thereby elevating the pain, exacerbating that pain you have, either on your esophagus, on your stomach walls. Okay, so you have to be mindful of what you're taking when you are having ulcer. Okay, so even this paracetamol, these are all groups of NSAIDs. So all these ones I'm mentioning now, they are under NSAIDs. Okay, that group of NSAIDs. Just that this one does not contain caffeine, so it's mild, so you can take it once in a while. Okay, so you know that is that. So as an ulcer patient, what are the things? Having avoided all these NSAIDs, or limiting them, okay? What and what do you need to do? What and what do you need to do? Okay. What you need to do is take water constantly. This one now is a natural remedy. Okay, it's a natural remedy. Constant taking of water. Avoid coffee. Avoid taking coffee early in the morning. Instead of taking coffee, take water. Take warm water early in the morning. There are people that are used to taking coffee. Once they wake up early in the morning, they drink coffee. That's their first meal for the day. That's their first meal. They will not even eat food till 12. That one glass of coffee or 1 cup of coffee is enough for them throughout that morning until noon. So don't do that. Don't starve yourself and take coffee. Take water instead. Then after some minutes, you eat food. You eat a light food. You can even take fruits. What is it called? You can even take some fruits in the morning. Okay, you can even blend the fruits, like fruits like cucumber, apple, cucumber, apple, and then blend them together, add carrots, blend them together, and watermelon. So add watermelon. Then add milk to it, liquid milk, and blend it together. Make it like a kind of smoothie form, and drink it in the morning instead of taking coffee. Okay, blend it and drink in the morning, early in the morning, before you see how your stomach will react. Like, to be free. Like if you are those that always feel full, like you take small amount of food and your stomach is big like a pregnant woman. If you take this thing now constantly, if you keep on taking it, you see that you won't feel all of that again, because those are as a result of acid accumulation in your stomach walls, in your abdominal cavity, bacteria infestation. Okay, so if you keep on taking these substances, like these fruits mixtures, blended fruit mixtures, and then take enough water. Eat lightly and avoid things that you eat, select food, these things you have to select foods if you want to treat this ulcer completely, permanently. So you have to take fruits, this blend of fruits. If you don't even want to blend it, you can just take some cuts out of it and then chew. Okay, and then drink enough water. Okay, and liquid milk as well. All right, and then avoid hot food, avoid spicy. What I mean by hot, spicy food, okay, pepperish food that contains pepper. Eating pepper, like you want to cook 2 cups of rice, you go and pack 500 naira pepper and put inside of it. You are hurting yourself. You are hurting yourself. So don't do that. Okay, so haven't done that, then alcohol. Run away from alcohol, because alcohol contains a lot of substances, fermented, caffeine. You don't know what they use in producing those things. So you already have something that is manufacturing gas inside your stomach, and then you're also adding an excess gas inside of it. It is not healthy for you. Okay, it is not healthy. So cut down on alcohol. Okay, cut down on alcohol. So another thing you need to avoid is these drugs that I've mentioned. Avoid this insects, these groups of insects. Okay, avoid the groups of insects. All right, then avoid oily food. Okay, food that contains excess oil and fat. Avoid them. Stew. Some people don't even want anybody eat stew substances. Stew, rice and stew, white rice and stew, they feel agitated. Okay, it's to start their stomach, so you have to avoid that until you finish your treatment. But I'm going to tell you the drugs you are going to take if you have peptic ulcer. Drugs you're going to take to treat it, and also give you a natural remedy. Okay, I'll give you a natural remedy that can take care of that. I have been in that situation. That's why I am telling you all this. Okay, that's why I'm saying all this, because I've experienced it. And I know how important it is. I know how painful it used to be. Okay, so I've known this, so I've experienced it. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm bringing it out to your notice. Okay, because I need to push out the knowledge so that people that is suffering from it will also, know the remedy. Okay, because if they white people, listen, the white person, you go neglect them, you go they shout, I get dosa, you know, go find remedy, you know, go help yourself take care of it. You go see person like this before they don't begin to shoot out blood from their anus. Before you know it, they don't know commit blood. It's as a result of that. Sometimes you call it spiritual attack, you call it attack from village people, you will call it all sorts of names that is arrow related. It's not. It's the results. Is so many people have been diagnosed of this. Like they have been diagnosed of this, and they will just neglect it. So you have to take care of your health. Do the things you can to save yourself. Now who why na so seriously. So you need to avoid these things. Avoid them, and then live right, eat healthy, take alcohol, take water. Take water enough, constant taking of water. In a day, make sure you take up to 4 to 8 liters of water. If you can, take it. It will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. Flash out those things. Okay. So that is it.